Hi there, you're watching Webspoon Tricks and Hacks. Today you'll learn how to supercharge your air fryer and feed several times more food at once. Bring a scratched up cutting board back to life. Clean your blender in a flash. Turn a budget wet wipes into a whole house cleaner. And how a single toothpick might just change your entire kitchen game. Let's get started. Got an old cutting board full of knife marks? Don't toss it just yet. Here's how to bring it back to life and make it your kitchen favorite again. First, grab some sandpaper and a sanding disc. I'm bringing in my favorite drill for this job. Works like a charm. Sand down the surface until those deep cuts and stains disappear. Make sure to go over both sides. We are aiming for smooth, fresh finish. And don't forget the edges. A quick hand sanding there makes the whole board feel brand new. Once you're done, brush or blow off the dust. Yeah, I know, not exactly textbook. Then vacuum the area and wipe off any remaining drips. Now for the magic touch – oil. I'm using coconut oil, but you can also use food-grade mineral oil, linseed oil, or even beeswax-based board butter. Rub it in generously. The drier the board, the more coats it'll need. One might be enough, but 2 or 3 really bring it back to life. Let it sit overnight and that's it. Your board looks brand new and you just save it from the trash. Simple, satisfying and eco-friendly. Here's how to turn basic wet wipes into powerful all-purpose cleaning wipes using just one simple trick. Take a regular pack of wet wipes, open it up and pour in some of your favorite household cleaner. If you're using them in the kitchen, go for a food-safe or no-rinse cleaner. It's safer for surfaces where you prep your meals. Seal it back up, give it a good shake and let the wipes soak it all in. Now they're ready for action. They're perfect for quick wipe downs. I use them all over the kitchen. Counters, the faucet, splashes near the stove, gone in seconds. Just make sure you're using a cleaner that's safe for kitchen surfaces. Look for food safe or no rinse on the label. No lint, no greasy film and way better value than those overpriced cleaning wipes. Want to bake hash browns in the air fryer? Sure, but just tossing them in flat doesn't give you much space. So here's a better way. Grab the second-tier rack that comes with many air fryer sets. Take out the standard rack and slide the hash browns in vertically, like a checkerboard, between the rack's slits. That way you can fit way more at once. They cook evenly, get nice and crispy, and breakfast's ready for everyone. And yep, they're golden, crunchy and just the way you want them. Done mixing, but dreading that big dirty bowl? Here's a quick trick to make cleanup way easier. Pop in the dog hook attachment, turn it on low and toss in a clean kitchen towel. The towel wraps around the hook and scrubs the bowl from the inside, giving it a nice polish. Now all that's left is a quick rinse, no scrubbing needed. Saves time, saves effort, and leaves your bowl so clean, you could shout recipes into it. If your dishes are still damp after the dishwasher runs, little drops cling into everything and that just won't do, next time the drying cycle starts, wedge a dish towel into the door and close it. This creates a small gap that lets steam escape instead of building up inside. As a result, your dishes come out dry, no extra wiping needed. Did you know that an ordinary colander can become a steamer? Place it over a pot of boiling water and add the food you want to steam. In my case, it's broccoli. Cover with a lid and wait until it's cooked. Here's a super easy way to make chocolate topping. Place pieces of chocolate into a clean ketchup bottle. Now, melt the chocolate directly in the bottle by placing it in hot water. You've got your perfect topping for desserts. Store the topping right in the bottle, and when you need it, simply reheat it in hot water. If you love both pancakes and scrambled eggs, you're going to enjoy this next idea. Let's get creative in the kitchen and combine them in a way you might not have tried before. Pour the pancake batter onto a pan and start scrambling it with a spatula. The result is both delicious and satisfying, like a fluffy, sweet scramble that's perfect for breakfast or brunch. If you've lost your potato masher, you can mash them with a Ziploc bag. If you need to chop a lot of eggs, here are 3 effective ways: with potato masher, cooling rack, and freed net packaging. If you are boiling both soft and hard-boiled eggs, use a whisk to easily remove eggs from boiling water. Want perfectly round burger patties every time? Here's a clever hack using just a jar lid. Take off the lid and flip it upside down. Line it with a piece of plastic wrap or parchment, drop in a ball of ground meat and press it down with the bottom of the jar. And just like that, a clean, compact, burger-perfect patty. For a cleaner cook and easy cleanup, sandwich the patties between 2 parchment sheets and let the grill do the rest. Perfect shape, no sticking, no scrubbing, just great burgers ready to go. Ever slice potatoes and notice the pieces cling to the knife every time? Here's a simple fix. Tape a toothpick onto the side of your knife blade, just one, right near the edge. It creates a teeny gap that breaks the suction, so the slices fall away instead of sticking. Here's a decorative hack. Transform a glass jar and cheap napkins into an elegant napkin holder. It's both functional and stylish. Look how easy it is! First, unpack a set of napkins and roll them into a loose coil. Don't forget to pull up the very first sheet, that way they'll dispense one at a time. Now just drop the roll into the jar, and that's it! They pull out beautifully, and the whole thing looks neat and stylish. If you're a fan of wrapping your favorite fillings in a tortilla, let me share the ultimate way to do it. Start by grabbing a tortilla and adding your favorite fillings. Then wrap it just like I do. This technique keeps everything neatly tucked in, so nothing falls out when you take a bite. Once you try it this way, you'll never go back. Ever hesitated to use your blender thinking about the cleanup afterward? I've been there, but there's a neat trick I've discovered. First, slot the blade into the blender. Just pour a bit of dish soap into the bowl, followed by some water. Cover it up and give it a blend for about 15 to 30 seconds. And there you have it, remarkably tidy. After blending with dish soap, a quick rinse under the tub leaves the blade and bowl looking almost new. No more tedious scrubbing. Your blender is ready for its next use with minimal fuss. If you're ever frustrated with your mixing bowl sliding about as you use your mixer, I've got a simple yet effective solution. Just lay a towel underneath the bowl and snugly wrap it around. This little trick will anchor your bowl firmly in place, making your mixing task a breeze. For those who struggle with meatballs sticking to the cutting board when freezing, here's a handy solution. Just cover the board with a regular plastic bag before placing the meatballs on it. And after freezing the meatballs, they can be easily transferred into the bag by simply turning it inside out. Using the grit of an egg slicer, you can easily slice a cucumber into spirals and then use it to decorate dishes. If you have products stored in plastic bags that you don't use often, it's crucial to store them correctly. Simply closing them with clips doesn't work since air and moisture still gets in, causing them to go stale quickly. For long-term storage, it's essential to seal the bag tightly. For this, you'll need an iron and some toilet paper. First, lay the paper on the table. Place the edge of the bag on it and wrap it in the paper. Now glide a hot iron over it. And there you have it, the bag is securely sealed. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it on your social media.